You're watching Let's Chat.
Well, Southeast Tennessee Project Access and Volunteers in Medicine Chattanooga are partnering for a really great event to raise awareness and fundraise. Golf for Good is coming up. Yay, Kevin Lusk.
Yay.
So good to see you
Good
here
to see you
today,
too, my friend.
My friend. So tell me, what is Southeast Tennessee Project Access and Volunteers in Medicine? And tell me about this partnership.
So Southeast Tennessee Project Access and Volunteers in Medicine, we have similar, the executive director over at Volunteers in Medicine says we're cousins in a way. We serve similar audiences. We have a little bit difference between us. So both organizations help patients that don't have health insurance. So basically those that fall in that Medicaid gap.
I see.
They may not make enough money to afford insurance. They may not qualify for insurance where they're working at. So if they don't have insurance, Volunteers in Medicine can serve as their primary care home for all their primary care needs. So if they just need their physical, they need just something like that needs primary care services, Volunteers in Medicine comes in. They have a clinic over at Eastgate, and the patients can go see them at the clinic and get treated. If they have something a little more complex, like a specialty care issue, like it could be a broken bone, it could be cancer, anywhere in between, clinics like Volunteers in Medicine refer to Project Access, and Project Access finds a physician, a facility, and diagnostics for the patient. They coordinate all that, and the patient pays nothing. So they see Volunteers in Medicine for primary care, they pay nothing. If they're referred to Project Access for specialty care, they come to us, we treat them, they pay nothing, then we refer them back to their primary care home, whether it's Volunteers in Medicine or wherever that may be. But both organizations have the same cause, and we treat the same audience, and that's why we came together to do Golf for Good.
It sounds like a wonderful cause that's you know, with a heart, and your big heart. A lot of Chattanoogans have a big heart. We have to care for these people. We can't just leave them. But doing this isn't cheap.
No, it's not.
I mean, that comes at a cost.
It does. And Volunteers in Medicine, they have a physical clinic. They have volunteer physicians that come in, but they have to pay for supplies. They have to pay for their staff that check people in to do their medical records and those kinds of things. And then Project Access, our staff is funds that go to us are helping coordinate the care for the patients when they come. So we help make sure the patient's screened. We make sure that they get to their appointments on time. We make sure we set up their appointments, and we make sure we get the doctors with that patient and make sure they have all they need. So Volunteers in Medicine has those clinical needs to pay for, but we have the care coordination needs.
I love that. You explained that, so where the funding is going.
Exactly.
Talk to me about the events we're promoting.
Well, Volunteers in Medicine and Project Access have always had our own golf tournaments, and about 3 years ago we came together and was like, you know what? We serve the same audience. We have the same people that are supporting both organizations. Let's just come together and do one fundraiser for both organizations, which is kind of a unique thing for Chattanooga to have two nonprofits come together for one fundraiser. But we're serving the same audience. We have the same patients. We have the same supporters, and it just made sense to come together. So on September 13th, which is going to be Lucky Friday the 13th this year, the luckiest Friday the 13th, we're going to be at Brown Acres just for 2 rounds of golf. We have one in the morning and one in the afternoon, and people can put together their foursome, come out and have a good day of golf.
So are you still looking for sponsors?
We are looking for sponsors and players. We're almost full. We have a handful in both the morning and afternoon, so we'll be sold out this year. We sold out last year.
Are there still full teams available?
There are. People can put bring 3 of their best friends and come together and have a foursome. It's select shot, so you can have one really good golfer to carry the team through and do really well.
I love that.
Yeah.
If someone can't make it, is there still a way to support your organization?
Of course. Both organizations are accepting donations, and of course, if they want to come out and volunteer, they can as well.
That's wonderful.
So they can contact us through either Volunteers in Medicine or Southeast Tennessee Project Access, and we'll make sure that gets put in the right spot.
What if someone watching doesn't have insurance and they think they might need this help?
They can call either organization. I think starting out with Volunteers in Medicine would be a great place to start. That's a primary care, and if there's something that the patient needs that's a little more in depth, that needs something more specialized, Volunteers in Medicine will refer over to Project
And is there a website
Access.
they can?
Yes, they can go to, so there's 2 organizations. They can go to VIM's, Volunteers in Medicine's Volunteers in Medicine's website at vam-chat.org.
2 T's.
2 T's, vam-chat.org. And for Project Access, it's SETN projectaccess.org.
That's really wonderful, Kevin. You've done a lot with nonprofits in the community. What's your favorite part about what you do?
You know, we have a lot. We've been blessed. We have a lot of great nonprofits in town, and we have a great need in this community for just so many different things, and that's why I'm glad that Volunteers of Medicine and Project Access is here to provide we're almost like a lifeline and a last hope for some of these patients that often have nowhere else to go.
It's a very basic need.
It is.
That's very important that we support. You know, put our money, put our time where our mouth is.
Well, and they're our neighbors. We want to take care of our neighbors,
right.
and you know what better way to do it than with Volunteers of Medicine and Project Access to come together and treat these patients that need it.
That's great. So tell us one more time that date.
September 13th at Brown Acres. Lucky Friday the 13th, and we have an a.m. tea time at 8 o'clock and a p.m. tea time at 2.
Right. Learn more. Thank you. At VIM-chat, 2 T's.org. If you have a team you want to bring along to support this great cause, or if you want to sponsor the wonderful event, or if you want to donate, maybe you need the services too, head on over to VIM-chat.org. Thanks again for coming on, Kevin.
Thank you.